Emily Henry, why are you doing this to me? Funny story by Emily Henry. 5 stars. This is my first Jennifer L. Armentrout book. Ugh. I am pushing aside all of my responsibilities for the day and binging this book because I am loving it. Hello everybody and welcome back. So this is just such an exciting reading vlog because I feel like I read some super anticipated releases. Like, originally I started off this video being like, how much can I realistically read in a week? Which the video would have been 10 minutes long. And I was like, wait. So then I kind of just switched it to like reading a random reading vlog that's like mostly reading new releases because that's what I did. If you hear me saying like, oh, realistically I read blah 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 blah, or like I don't have much time today, that is the little backstory for it. That is that. Let's just hop right in because there's some really exciting books in this video. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So all I read, wait, oh my god, it's literally Monday. Happy Monday! Today I'm starting this book. Well, I'm already 62 pages into it, but this is what we are going to be reading to start the week. Don't see much reading time in our future, but that is why this video has the word realistic in it. This is going okay so far. I'm not super into it. Like, I don't really care about the characters, and it's kind of like meh. Like, I don't really care at all. Yeah, hopefully it gets better because I've loved all of Sarah Adams' books. Okay, I'm starting to get into the book now a lot, but the main premise of it is Nora's like a manager for like sports people, and he is a sports person. He's a football player who's like really famous, and she is assigned to be his new manager. But plot twist, they dated in college for like a long time and it was like serious. So they broke up and now they are seeing each other again for the first time, and she is his like manager agent. Very interesting dynamics, and I'm really intrigued to learn more about their past. Okay guys, I've also been listening to Stalking Dracula for like an hour or so this morning. Page 228. I'm like halfway. It's going super good. I've had it from the library for probably like 3 weeks now. Like, it was due back, but I had to renew it because I'm still not done with it and there's no one else behind me, so I'm like, I can do it. But yeah, I also have the audiobook from Libby. It's like I have 2 formats of it from the library, which like I feel bad about, but it's the only way I'm getting through this book is listening to it. So I'm like going back and forth. At first I was like really into it, and then I don't know, I just didn't read it for like a 2-week period, hence why it's overdue now. So I'm trying to get back into it and finish it because since I'm so far into it, I want to so bad because I'm just like in the middle of so many books right now. But I'm really liking Dracula. I love the 2 main characters in it like so much, and the storyline for this one is getting really interesting and the setting's really cool and I'm liking it. As for the rule book, I'm on page 92. Again, I'm really liking this. I would love to finish this today, but we'll see if that happens. I don't think it will, but one can hope. I really wanted to listen to the audiobook of this one, but I'm in Spotify jail and there's no way I could get it on Libby since it's a new release. And then after those 2 books, I'll probably start Just for the Summer because I have heard incredible things about this book and I just love Abby Jimenez. I also have some books coming from Target. Leigh Bardugo's new book, fantasy book, I can't remember what it is, and Elsie Silver's new book. I really want to read Elsie's new book. Something's going on with the shipping because I ordered it Friday and normally my Target stuff ships like the same day, but it hasn't even shipped yet or like got fulfilled. So I feel like it's like in high demand or something. And I saw something that the first prints are like have something with the spine. I don't know, I just want a copy. Like, I don't care. I feel like it's like out of stock everywhere, so I'm kind of waiting on that. That's what's on the radar. I feel like this is gonna be my next read. That is definitely on there. Anyways, that's where we're at now. I'll probably listen to Stalking Dracula. Hopefully have a chance to pick this up. I do have a pretty busy day, but we'll see. I'm just talking a lot because I'm procrastinating getting my stuff done. Love that for me. Oh my gosh, this is getting crazy. Stalking Dracula. It's like kind of emotional too, and I really want to know what's going on. Hey guys, quick little update time. I'm sorry about the lighting, it is storming so bad, but I am 70% through Stalking Dracula. I'm going to do some audiobook things. I'm going to try on a pile of clothes I have and then put some laundry away and listen and hopefully finish it. Here we go. Hey Hey guys, so I am on page 112 of the rule book. It's going pretty good. I'm getting more into it now. So the main guy in this, he's like the famous football player, and he has kind of decided to make Nora's life hell and basically just give her all these like stupid tasks like, Bestie, go get my dry cleaning, clean my car, pick out this suit, whatever. And she's just kind of getting like fed up with it because obviously she's there to be his agent and get him deals and stuff. So where we're at now, I'm kind of surprised this came on so early in the book. Their like kind of conversation, and I feel like a lot of like things gonna change after this conversation, so I'm really intrigued to see like what's going down. So here we go. Sarah Adams, this is like weird. Like this is like going down a star because of this. This is weird. Sorry. Hey y'all, quick little like book update, I guess. Today's the day my Spotify hours get back to me, because I'm like listening to music and doing something right now, so I'm like, I could still be audiobooking. Nope, 2 hours left. 2 hours left, and then I can finally audiobook again. Oh my gosh, I've waited for this moment for it feels like forever. I'm just kidding. But as for a book update, I'm on page 196, so I'm a little over halfway now. Oh, that was on the back of the book. So with what like just happened in the book, it's on the back of the book. I don't really read backs of the books a lot, and if I do, I just like skim them. But so I was like so caught off guard with what just happened in the book, and I'm just like, it's very interesting and very just like outlandish and kind of cringy. Yeah, it's going okay. I don't really love the characters. I feel like they both have like something I don't really love about them. Like the guy, he was obviously trying to like mess with her and do all this, but I'm just like, that's still kind of, I don't know. I'm just not really loving the characters too much, but I am just having a fun time reading this. So that's the update. I really want to finish this soon. This week's been kind of crazy, and honestly, like my whole life right now is kind of crazy, so my reading's definitely, you know, decreased a lot, but I really want to get to this and just for the summer in this video, so I probably will have to extend it a few days because today's Thursday and there's no way I can do it. But yeah, anyways, hopefully when I get my audiobook hours back in 2 hours, we can get some of this done. Okay, I'll shut up now. We are so back. Me, the second my minutes are back. You guys already know what time it is. It is audiobook time and putting away laundry that's been sitting on my floor for 3 weeks, because the only way I have motivation to do it is if I have an audiobook, and I've been out of minutes. Hey guys, so I'm listening. I have this much left, so I really kind of want to finish it tonight because I also want to stay up until Taylor's new album comes out. So I don't normally stay up that late, but I really want to today, and I feel like more awake than I normally do at this time. It's like 9 o'clock now, so we have a few hours, but yeah. I really want to finish this then. The only thing that maybe like won't keep me up with this is I'm getting kind of sick of this book, honestly. I just haven't really like totally connected with the characters this whole time. And now like where we're at, I'm just like kind of over it. I'm not gonna lie. I have such a strong motivation to just get this book done because I am like so behind with my reading goal and I really want to get back on track. And I just haven't been reading a lot, so I just want to like, you know, finish the book and feel great and then have an excuse to start just for the summer. That's all I got. I feel like this is definitely sitting at my least favorite Sarah Adams book, which all of her other ones have been like 4 stars for me, 4+ stars. None have really been like 5 stars, but they've all been super enjoyable and like not a point where I'm bored. But this one, I'm just like getting sick of it. Anyways, that's my update. I'm gonna eat my nuggets and listen. It's been playing this whole time because I just like don't. Guys, Why are we doing this? I think I'm on the last chapter. Not for sure. Hey guys, I have an update. So I started this. I feel like it's really kind of surprising because I haven't really been reading fantasy lately, which, like, ow, fantasy is my favorite, but I just haven't been in the mood. But I borrowed this from someone who said it's their favorite book, so I'm hoping I love it, and honestly I'm kind of feeling like I might. It's really highly rated on Goodreads, actually. This is my first Jennifer L. Armentrout book. I don't know why, but her books have always, like, intimidated me, but, like, so far starting this one and kind of, like, reading, like, the back and everything, I'm like, why was I scared, you know? But yeah, I'm like 30 pages in so far, and so far it's not as complicated as I thought it would be. Like, I thought I was gonna be confused, but so far it's like pretty easy to understand. I might change that thinking in a while, but yeah, today's technically supposed to be the last day of this, but I just can't end a video in the middle of a book. Not that I'm in the middle, but, like, you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep going until I finish this book. Okay, I'm actually really enjoying this so far. I'm on page 58. It's going really good. It's kind of giving me the vibe of Kingdom of the Wicked x Throne of Glass a bit. I'm sure that'll change, but that's what it's giving. I'm really enjoying the main girl in this. She's very empathetic, and I feel like I really enjoy that, especially like a fantasy book character. Like, she's still a baddie, but she's still empathetic too. I do have some theories. I'm not even sure if they're close to right, but yeah. Do we know what day it is? It is a very exciting day in the book community. Funny story by Emily Henry. I feel like there's so many Easter eggs, like, on this book. Like, the cover is like, there's like lemons on it, and then the guy's wearing Crocs, which is very intriguing. So I went to Target to get this first thing this morning right when they opened, and my Target literally never has the new releases put out. Like, you always have to ask or just forfeit and make a pickup order. So I expected them to not have it out. I checked the 2 places it said it was in stock. It wasn't, obviously. So then I was like wandering around trying to find someone to ask. I found these 2 ladies who were like just like gossiping and not even in the book section at all. And they're like, yeah, we'll have to call someone over to that section. And I'm like, cool. So I wait probably 20 minutes and I finally get the book. So I'm just glad I got it, but it's definitely a little annoying that they never have them out, but, like, I'm sure the person doesn't come in right as they open or something. But yeah, I'm so glad I got it. Honestly, the premise for this one doesn't seem too intriguing to me. It's like, I'm sorry, but this is gorgeous. So the premise is Daphne had her fiance Peter, and then it looks like he was like in love with someone else the whole time. Petra and Peter, that's gonna trip me up. But so then Daphne's like trying to start over, and she's like, yeah, I need a roommate. Then she rooms with her boyfriend's new girlfriend's ex. I don't think that made any sense, but her ex's new girlfriend's ex. And yeah, it doesn't seem too intriguing to me, but it's Emily Henry. So I think I'm gonna read a couple chapters now, and then we will maybe do some productive stuff, even though I want to just read this. I'm really hoping I can snag the audiobook somehow. It's not on Spotify yet, but maybe it'll get added later. Same with Libby. It's not added yet, but I'm hoping I can snag it when it comes out later. Also, I might do an Audible trial just so I can read this and then, you know, cancel the trial. Because I really want to audiobook it. But yeah, I'm really glad this came out because I've been just craving an Emily Henry book. I'm going on a trip soon-ish, and I'm bringing Beach Read on it. I already know that because Beach Read is like my trip book. So I've been really just like thinking about that book and wanting to just start it now. So I'm really glad this came out so I can read it. Anyways, I'll shut up now because this clip is way too long for just saying, hey, I got Happy Place. Oh, her writing! The phone is the bookmark is so real. You guys, I'm getting that feeling where I can't stop reading. Okay, I'm giving myself one more chapter, then I'm actually cutting myself off. I just hit chapter 5. I'm loving it. I don't really know what I expected, but it's really going good. It's like really funny and enjoyable, and I'm just so intrigued to see what happens. Okay, I finally found the audiobook on Spotify. Like, wasn't showing up all morning, and you have to pay for it. $20. Which, like, all of her other books were free on there, so I really got my hopes up, but who was I to think that the most anticipated book of the year would be free? Anyway, so I probably won't end up getting the audiobook. I am at like the 80-page mark, and this is my official announcement that I am pushing aside all of my responsibilities for the day and binging this book because I am loving it. And I kind of want to say my only 5-star this year so far has been Magnolia Parks Into the Dark, Crescent City. Did I read that in January? Maybe. Okay, so we've had a few, but this is really just giving me a will to, I don't even know, this is really just igniting my love for reading and life. Because I haven't had a 5-star in probably, what month is it? 2-3 months. So this is really going amazing, guys. I'm loving it so much. I'm on page 75, and I just feel like the characters' dynamic together is incredible. Like, their banter is like genuinely maybe the best I've read. Like, I am just like laughing, and everything they say is just hilarious. So they're talking about someone else. If you don't want to hear this, just skip ahead a bit, but it's not really spoilery. They're just talking about someone else. She said, if anything, we're still vetting her. He says, I say we keep her. She says, who's gonna feed and walk her? He says, I will. Every day, I promise. Like, they just have such good banter where, like, they just bounce off each other so well and pick up on, like, the other person's vibe of what they're saying so well. Like, I am giggling and gigging my feet. But I'm gonna go make myself a little snack, and then I'm gonna sit my butt down here until I finish this book and avoid all of my responsibilities, which I am gonna regret later, I know it. If you haven't tried this combo, let me put you on. Pretzels, cheese, apples. Take a little apple, take a pretzel, take a cheese. Okay, a little update. I don't have much to like update on like storyline wise. I'm on page 244, so I'm hoping to finish it soon. I have like a little bit over 100 pages left. But yeah, I'm loving the characters. I'm loving the relationship, the side characters too. And there's so much going on like behind the scenes too that still has to unravel. So I'm so intrigued. Expecting this to happen, but it's gonna be so entertaining. I have an hour and 20 minutes till I have a Zoom meeting, which I need like a half hour before that to, you know, mentally prepare. No, just kidding. But and I have like 80 pages left, so I don't know if I can do it, guys. I don't know if I can finish it in the time before my meeting, and I have to get ready and stuff. I'm gonna try, but what's going on right now is really stressing me out, so I had to turn the camera on so we're in it together. No. What is going on? Someone tell me. What is going on? Emily Henry, why are you doing this to me? I just turned the camera off. I read a couple more pages and I have to turn the camera on because what just happened? No. Or what's about to happen? No. Bro, leave. Are you literally kidding? No. Oh no. You freaking kidding me? Right? Okay, that's bad. That is bad. Oh, ow. That like physically pains me. So I finished. I almost said Happy Place. Whoa, hey. Okay, can you guys believe that? It was like a year ago that came out. I feel like it was like 6 months ago. Anyways, I finished Funny Story. Loved it. 5 stars. I feel like ever since I finished it, I was in Zoom meeting and now my brain is like in like, oh my gosh, I read a 400-page book today. So now I have so much to catch up on. I'm in freak out mode a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna probably end this here because I was gonna push it out till Sunday and try and finish that Jennifer Lynn Armentrout book I'm reading, which is going really good. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna probably have time to read at all really the rest of the week because, you know, I read a full book today and pushed off my responsibilities. But yeah, that's that. I will properly end this in just a sec and hear my thoughts. Here we go. It is wrap up time. The first book I read in today's video is The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. Now, I have loved all of Sarah Adams's other books. I think I've rated them all at least 4 stars. And with this one, I was expecting to do the same, but honestly, I didn't really end up loving it. I think I'm gonna go with a 2.5 for this book or a 3. I can't decide. I did enjoy it at some parts, but it really kind of icked me out at some points. So this is technically the sequel to The Cheat Sheet, but it follows different characters. You don't technically need to read them first, but I'd still recommend it because the characters, you see them in this one. So I just kind of found, especially at the beginning, the guy was kind of just rude to her. I understood why Sarah Adams was portraying him that way, the reasoning behind it, but it was still ugh, you know what I mean? It didn't really sit right with me, so I didn't love that. Also, I just didn't connect with the characters at all really. Sarah Adams is kind of more known for her no spice, basically kind of a more YA book essentially, no spice, just vibes, whatever. And I felt in this one it was kind of a little more physical, which whatever, that's fine, but for an author who's kind of known to be closed door, no spice, just cute vibes, it was kind of a little interesting. And I just didn't really connect with the characters at all. And there was a plot point in this that there's clips of me literally cringing. I didn't read the back of the book because I really just kind of, this clip is an absolute disaster. I didn't read the back of the book, and if I would have saw that, I would have been But going into that blind and finding that out, what happens with them, I was there is no way. That is absolutely crazy and whack. I think I got it when I read that part and was cringing so much. That really, it was so unnecessary, I feel like. Also, I feel we didn't really get a lot of their past relationship, and it was said to be that they were super serious, but we didn't really get any flashbacks or anything like that. I feel I would have maybe connected with them better if it would have been dual timeline, we would have got flashbacks back to them dating or just little stories about it. But I feel I didn't even feel they had a history really. We didn't really get much of it. But yeah, it was still an entertaining time, and I liked the vibes of it because I like reading about sports guys. So 2.5 for this one. And then I read Stalking Dracula. I really did enjoy this one. I think we're gonna go with a 4 star for it because I absolutely loved the characters for this book, and I also really enjoyed the side characters and how twisty turny mystery this was. I thought it was such a fun time, and I love just murder mystery suspense books, and I really liked the setting, how it was kind of old-timey, I guess. I just love reading books about that because I love the way they talk. I just like, wow. I always am so intrigued by it. But I did kind of have a hard time getting into this book. I'm such like a mood reader. Like I have to be in the perfect mood for each book. And I got this one from the library, so it was like kind of like an I have to read it thing, but maybe I could have been a little bit more in the mood sometime. So I did kind of just have a hard time reading it, and it did take me just like a really long time to get through. But every time I was reading it, I was like eating it up. It was so good. And then, funny stories. This book came out Tuesday, and I was kind of planning on having like a little productive day, like getting some stuff done, not necessarily binging the whole book like I wanted to, but I didn't think it would be possible. So I start reading it Tuesday. I'm like, one chapter. We are doing one chapter only, and then we're gonna get some work done. Tell me how I finished the whole book. One chapter turned into 5 chapters, and then it turned into I'm forcing myself to stop and get some work done for an hour, and then I picked it back up and binged it. I loved this so much. Honestly, I'm seeing kind of mixed reviews, but I really am enjoying it. And I do say I can kind of see why people don't love this as much as her other books, because almost the end of the book, something happened and it did kind of annoy me a lot. I'm like, seriously, like this is just kind of why. So I do feel like that could have knocked it down for some people, but for me, like the rest of the book just made up for it. Like I loved it so much. I just feel like Emily Henry is such a good author. From the first paragraph, I was hooked. I was watching a movie in my mind, loving it so much, and it just really kind of resonated with me. Like I just loved the characters so much, and the setting and everything. I could just see it perfectly. I usually don't have an issue like picturing the books, but this one was like especially, I could see everything. Like I was there. I really loved that about it, because it just makes the experience so much better when you're like literally like seeing everything. One thing with Emily Henry books is I absolutely love how she has so many like side plots going on. Especially in this one, I feel like there was like so much going on that I loved it so much, because a lot of times with like this type of book, there's not really like a good side plot going on. It's just like, oh, we have to fake date for XYZ, you know what I mean? But there's like side plots with side characters, like about their jobs, about their friends, about their family, all of that. So I really enjoyed that, and I feel like it just made the story so much better. How the romance wasn't like the only plot point we were getting a lot of other dynamics, and I loved that. And I just could picture everything in this book perfectly. Like when the characters were going on like little stories about something, or like a rant, or like a childhood story, I could see it. Like I could see it. Like one paragraph, I was there. It was incredible. I literally, oh, should I rank my Emily Henry books? The only one I haven't read is People We Meet on Vacation. I think my ranking goes Beach Read, Funny Story, Happy Place, Book Lovers. You heard it here, folks. I need to reread Happy Place though, because it could go above this upon a reread, but the first time I was like, you know what I mean? Like I just loved the side plots better in this one. That is that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me like kind of reading vlog ideas down below, and I will see you guys next time.